Lord of the Power Ranger Headband 2, The Gathering. 4 years ago, evil was destroyed, but out of the ashes of defeat, evil rises once again. The characters have undergone many changes.
Due to increasingly substantial values, the level of adversity can now be out-diminished by the ever-increasing dexterity is seen in the forces of unimaginable proportions.
After the overwhelming victory against the forces of evil at the battle soon called Two Viridian City, our heroes went their separate ways to gather forces for the last battle ever. Yeah, you heard me. Ever. Jared headed to Pallet Town to find the gang's friend and ally, Raven. Meanwhile, Mr. Weimer crosses the Yogani River when he is spotted by his arch-enemy, the Harry, who is drawing his fantasy pictures, and a climactic battle ensues. After many scenes of random, impossible martial arts attacks, Mr. Weimer lands a direct hit with a two-legged roundhouse kick, sending Harry into space. In a twinkle is seen from the ground. Harry is then spotted by the Hubble telescope headed towards Namek. Meanwhile, Jared searches Pallet Town in vain for the gang's ally Raven. After Mr. Weimer reaches his destination, State's Farm, only to find the Drizzle crying out, "There's a hole in my sidewalk. I fell in and broke my eyeball and my thumbnail." Meanwhile, in Pallet Town, a place where there was no random guy named the Drizzle crying out random stuff, Jared had found out from a reliable source, Paul the Mountain Man, that his wife stole his 56-inch plasma screen TV and drove off in his 66 Ford Mustang. Jared went on a rampant killing spree, busting necks left and right, only to be stopped by Raven, who found him by following the trail of broken people, and together they traveled to New Minus plus Erith by way of the underground subway. Meanwhile, Andy was busy transporting himself to Namek. Due to technical difficulties, Andy's Ultra card would not get accepted by the portal, but a random dude comes and offers advice. "You might want as well just to take them steps of Mariaka Choka Tuba." Having no other option left, Andy begins climbing the stairs. All of our heroes somehow meet, except Andy, for he is still climbing those crazy steps. They had all met at Minus plus Erith somehow. Chris is then revealed to be ultra evil and later dies while trying to attempt to perform a headbutt body slam with the one headband on. But there's a hole in the Drizzle's sidewalk, so it has no effect on the gang. But Chris is tragically killed instantly. What a fool. Meanwhile, Andy finally reaches the top of the steps of Mariaka Choka Tuba. He only has to search Namek for a few minutes until he finds the former Golem morphed into the Power Ranger of the color orange. And Mr. Dr. Burner, the champ, sparring with the Elite Four. Then they portal the rest of the gang to the meeting room by way of the fusion dance. And so ends the second chapter in the Lord of the Power Ranger Headband trilogy.